give us something harnessable. The model of graphene came straight out of the corruption from hybrids. Of the fallen, of something indifferent, I should say. Something we cannot dispute. And so talking about graphene takes us back to accounts before the destruction of the world we currently live in, from the old world to the new world, to something much more viable, something just trading of the technologies to such as fallen angels with human beings, but also in regards to the giants making humans slaves. From Enoch 7, Genesis 4, bloodlines, reds and blues, so on and so forth. And what is the publications telling us? What is the visuals telling us? What is everything telling us that we should do? With all the liquid splicing of genes, they still don't know how it was done. It's done specifically liquid splicing of graphene with blood to make different hybrids with the sinning of every mammal and animal known on Earth in the time when Enoch 7 the women could not hold giants anymore or have them, so they started consuming themselves and every creature on Earth. In support of the verses, the books, the chapters, the doc files, the everything there, pretty much. So what does it say about these races? The races even going into the book of Numbers, bringing up the Anakim, the fallen race of giants, so on and so forth. The different races and such, and if an evil race has knowledge to make other races, they're only going to make evil races such as hybrids, fairies, pixies, leprechauns, and everything under the sun. And even races on other planets, and even the planets themselves. And other researchers do say, we even going to the book of Jasher, the book of Thomas, and all these other books talking about we're on a living meat carcass of these giants. And every everything and so much more. You learn, if your vessel is open, a thing or two about what was here before us and what predated us. Anunnakis, which they just made their own races. They didn't actually make humans. It was their offspring, their hybrids, so on and so forth. And with using of the graphene models to make liquid splicing to make hybrid beings. So putting that out there. Fairness, and things you have to consider is the races of the different planets and star planets, everything. The council, the galactic council, are still hybrids from that council. So keep that in mind, even with the other hybrids and 33 million fallen angels on Earth. And hybrids all have dark, malevolent agendas. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. And you will be great. Great. The receiving in your vessel knowledge plus really discernment with wisdom, because it's more important than just knowledge. Your spirit becomes lighter and less heavy. The more you receive, the more you know, but it's not even just about the more you receive, the more you know, the lighter you are, the lighter you know, the lighter you are. The heavier you are not, but the lighter you are once your vessel is open, receiving. It's like a little child is a sponge, humbling yourself down as a little child to receive. Because without it, you just have ego and pride. And you're heavy in spirit. But once you receive and everything, the ego death, ego pride is gone, you begin to get lighter. And you begin to go farther in life. Everything, wisdom is increased. It's just like oils and juices, it collects. You get lighter, you go more places. More links, more connections. So on and so forth, Keep that in mind. Youngling, firefly, catch the fly. The fly is only snatched once you're still filled with ego and pride, but once it's gone, you have the ability to be Bruce Lee and catch the fly, because he had no ego and he had no pride. He became lighter spiritually, physically, spiritually. And you catch more flies with honey. Well, not just with that, with your attitude, but also no pride, no ego fall into it as well, because it's just like growing a plant. Fairness. Yes, my mic doesn't work here, but I only own my lives, so take it without so much, but take and receive the message I'm presenting. Fairness. Just go from there. Pride and ego have laziness in them, and they are the number one keys into destroying your life. Kill them now, because you grow like a plant. You become lighter physically and spiritually, and you retain more and also gain more in this life. Furnace, 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 furnace. You have more in life. No ego, no pride. And you can catch the fly, because the thing is, with Bruce Lee's method, he was lighter physically, spiritually, and so with that, no heaviness. You retain more, you catch more flies. Furnace, 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 furnace.